Now on to the Goa mining issue. The Central Empart Committee has recently submitted its report on illegal mining in Goa to the Supreme Court, and it doesn't contain much good news for industry. In fact, with the resumption of operations still nowhere in sight, the state's mining industry is reaching breaking point. Vinita Atre travels to Goa for this special ground report.
3 months ago, this mine by Goa was one of Goa's busiest mines. Every year, 4.5 million tons of iron ore was mined here, and this place was abuzz with 1,500 employees who worked here every day. But now, with the ban on iron ore mining in Goa being imposed since September this year, there has only been a deafening silence.
Goa is not alone. Mining has stopped in all 90 working mines across Goa following the state's and the Supreme Court's orders, consequently bringing to halt the state's annual production of 40 million tons. Further, the Supreme Court appointed Central Empowered Committee's recent recommendation that mining should not resume in 42 of the state's mines because of environmental and encroachment concerns is only making matters worse for the ailing industry. So is the CEC's insistence that the reclamation and rehabilitation plan be implemented by companies before resuming mining.
From end of May or June of every year till September, mining is shut down in Goa because of the monsoon. So the suspension came at a very difficult time because it was the restarting of the season.
The situation is grim, especially for Goa, which mines around 14 million tons annually, a third of Goa's total production. Its production in the first half of this fiscal has dropped by 32% year on year.
If there is partly shut, partly open, then question of quantification. There is nothing to be quantified, everything is stopped. So for mining revenue is concerned, it is zero.
The ban has also set off a shortfall in Goa's revenues this fiscal, cutting the state government off revenues of 1,250 crore rupees and the central government off taxes of 6,500 crore rupees. But the Goa government seems more concerned about the unemployment arising out of this ban and is working on an action plan to scrutinize all mining leases.
It is constitutional right of the elected government to govern. So please allow me to govern, allow me to do the things to clean up the matter, because I have been voted for that. I am accountable to the people.
Large number of families are dependent on mining. Now, state government certainly cannot find job for them in one day.
Miners at their end are hoping for some relief when the Supreme Court hears the case next month.
CEC has recommended implementing the reclamation and rehabilitation plan before allowing miners to start mining operations in Goa. But given that this process would take over a year to complete, miners intend to appeal to the Supreme Court about allowing mining operations to resume while simultaneously implementing measures that would keep illegalities at bay. In Goa, Vinita Atre.